Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're gonna talk a little more about stocks, especially AI stocks and the recent moves in the market where these high-flying stocks like NVDA have been selling off for a few days now and what's behind this and how we can profit from that. So the news in the street is that because of NVIDIA earnings, sell off of AI stocks, and many of these stocks that have been uh, flying in the last few weeks are now going down very quickly. On Thursday, we have a lot of downside pressure because of NVIDIA results. And so as a result, the shares of NVIDIA closed off more than 8%, and this also came with bad results that were disappointing and made other stocks follow with Broadcom, for example, Micron, and the index SOX dropping 6%. So that is very important change in the market because for the last few weeks these stocks have been going up and up, and now we have a big difference that is caused by this market leader NVIDIA. And it's not that NVIDIA had a bad quarter. In fact, they made more money than uh, uh, everybody expected. But still, the issue is that people expect NVIDIA to still grow very quickly, very fast. And now there are some problems in this trajectory. So people remember still the issue caused by a smart AI system that doesn't use the latest NVIDIA chips. So what this means is that the investment in NVIDIA chips might take a breath and probably will not see the same kind of results for the next few quarters. So the results is that NVIDIA surpassed street expectations with fourth quarter earnings on Wednesday. The revenue nearly doubled. However, the stock wavered between gains and losses and extended trading last night and this morning. In other words, investors have been putting so much money into these stocks that even doubling revenue is not enough to satisfy these requirements. So, even though Nvidia has come down from the heights, this doesn't mean that the stock is completely destroyed. So you can see that it came down from the highs from a few weeks ago, but it is still holding this area of 120, which means for long-term investors and investors that look at technicals of the market, that this stock is still in a position to rebound like it did today and go up from here, possibly even go above this ceiling that we have seen in the last few weeks. So NVIDIA should not be out of question for investors, and in fact, if you believe that the company is going to grow even more, this is a good buying opportunity. We don't know yet if this is the beginning of a downtrend. So in fact, this might be just a pause in this process and NVIDIA might start going up again. Let's see what happens next week. Now, the company that is causing concern to investors is Tesla. Tesla has been down very strongly from the heights. It got to almost $500 and now it is to less than $300. So this means that it lost 40% of its value in a matter of 2 months, around 2 months. That's not a really good result for investors, especially people who started investing in this area. They might be around 40% down on their investment. That's why you see people dropping this stock. There will be a moment when people will really think that it is a good time to go back, but we don't know if it is still the time. What you can say, however, is that this area of $300 might be a good entry point for investors in the long term if you believe that Tesla is still growing. Why? Because an area that in the past has been tested and has been surpassed, which means that investors, when they come around to this area, they will think that it might be a good place to invest at the same prices that they had in July of last year. And you can even extend this even more to January of 2024. If you are a believer in Tesla, I think prices of more than 1 year ago are a good opportunity to invest more money. So the other thing that I want to say is that despite problems with AI stocks, there is still a lot of opportunities in this market, even in the recent days. So here's an example, Elastic NV. Another example, Block XYZ. This is a company that previously called Square, and now it is still a very important company in this segment of payment processors, and has been down very strongly to a point where I believe this is a good buy point. Another payment company that has been under pressure is Four, and it's now at a situation where it could be a good buying opportunity. Roblox, that's another high flyer stock that has been beaten a little bit to the area of 60s, and it presents good opportunity for investors. Primerica, this is a company that has been growing lately, and now it is in a very favorable position. It might be a good place to put investment in Primerica. So, despite sudden drop in the last few days, the market seems to present a number of good opportunities. I would not be surprised if starting next week we can buy a number of these stocks, see them rebounding in the upward direction. So QQQ is now around 500. So it is in a position where it might start again to move back to the top. Would be a very profitable opportunity in the market. So if you like this kind of analysis where you see opportunities in the market, stocks that might be in a good buying point and offering opportunities, we are now offering a new service. This newsletter service will pinpoint some of the stocks, give suggestions so you can profit from these sudden moves in the market instead of just despairing and seeing this as a totally negative. You can use this opportunity to find stocks that are in good buying positions, that have support, and that have a good chance of going back and making money. So if you like to participate on this, we are going to start subscriptions for the service. You will see the link below. We're going to be looking at the market every week and see what are the best opportunities where you have a chance to buy stocks in good positions. Okay, so here are some conclusions. We are seeing a movement, especially caused by AI and tech stocks. And we see that the market is afraid of valuations for these stocks, especially things like NVDA, Tesla, and many of these stocks have come down in the last few days, but they may now be close to a favorable buying point. Next week, we may see a rebound, and some of these stocks that we discussed here might be getting ready to go back. So these are the topics we had for today. Thank you very much for your attention. If you like this, please subscribe, and I'll see you next. Bye bye.